scratch then go crazy.
What's going on, my good folks? It's your man, your guy, your boy, 1127 Kicks. I hope everybody out there is having a great day, an amazing day, and overall a blessed day. Say, man, if you're new to the channel, do your boy a huge favor, man. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the page. And if you're already with the movement, bro, I greatly appreciate you, man. Hit that like button, share this video, and let's go ahead and keep this page growing. So, let's talk about it, man. It is time to talk about this shoe right here, bro. This has been up and down my timeline on IG. When I get on YouTube, on the little story panel and stuff like that, I done seen plenty of posts about it. It's uploaded on the sneakers app and stuff like that. So it's official, you feel what I'm saying? And we are talking about the Air Jordan 4 Off-White Cell joints. That's a women's exclusive, you feel what I'm saying? But we gonna get into that women's exclusive, you know, later on in the video and stuff like that. But first off, man, I definitely gotta give Virgil his props, because last year I really felt like, you know, other than the Air Force Ones that dropped, the blue joints, the MRC joints, I think that's what they're called. But I really can't remember. Other than those blue off-white, you know, Air Force Ones that he had dropped and stuff like that, like off-white was kind of almost like a flop last year. Like, you can get on the sneakers app right now and get those little off-white, you know, like little spike shoes and stuff like that if you wanted to. Like right now, you could go get that shoe and it's an off-white. You feel what I'm saying? So then, you know, he kind of ended the year off pretty strong with the dunks that he ended up, you know what I'm saying, that they ended up releasing and stuff like that in those 3 different colorways. And honestly, when I kind of look at it, I feel like that was kind of like Nike prepping us for this year, because they ended it off with the Nike off-white dunks, and then look how 2020 is going. But anyway, so I kind of felt like it was dying down. Now the Air Jordan 5s definitely, you know, had people right back up on that off-white hype, that wave and stuff like that. And now these Air Jordan 4s are coming out, and we're supposed to have a bread colorway as well. So, you know, Virgil's doing, he doing his thing and everything like that. He's trying to keep that off-white present, because most of the time, really, people really feel like that the off-white, the 10 is, you know, they should have just left it at that, like the first 10. But anyway, enough of that, man. Just get into the shoe. It is plain Jane as it could possibly be. This is an all sale Air Jordan 4. Nothing too crazy about it. Of course, you're gonna see your Nike, well, not your Nike, but your off-white branding on the shoe. You know, the Air. You know, when they have all those words on the side, the Beaverton, Oregon, and all the other crazy stuff like that. You know, you have a sale zip tie. Now, what I am interested in with this shoe personally, one, I really want to know what the quality's hitting for and stuff like that. And then 2, on top of that, it's just that the shoe looks very, very thin. It's not like the Air Jordan 4s. Let me get my trainer discuss. Like, overall, like the Air Jordan 4s in general is like a bulky shoe. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't look bulky. As you, like, when you look at the tongue of the shoe, all this cotton is gone. All the cotton going around there is gone. It looks very, 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 very thin, in my personal opinion. So I honestly just want to see how that goes and stuff like that when it actually comes to the shoe and everything like that. Now, this is, you know, a women's exclusive. This is a women's shoe, but it is coming in extended sizes. That's why I said a women's exclusive, because pretty much when it comes to, you know, a women's exclusive and you go ahead and you put it in extended sizing, that's pretty much like a release for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? But honestly, you know, just with the off-white hype and stuff like that, you know, now it's extended sizing. So, you know, you're going to have every male that's in the sneaker community or something like that that's really going to want to go ahead and go for these shoes, or go for multiple pairs. Now they probably going to go for a personal pair, then they probably going to go ahead and get that resale and stuff like that or whatever. And, you know, it's unfortunate, because, you know, especially like, you know what I'm saying, for the women and stuff like that, because I know they be like, man, these dudes going to be trying to swallow up these shoes and stuff like that, man. It's a cold world out here, man. I tell you, I feel like if they was gonna make it a women's exclusive, I feel like they should have just, you know, brought it up all the way to a 12.5 in women's and left it alone after that. But hey, I'm not complaining, bro, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go for this shoe, and I don't care what nobody else says. everybody and they mama is gonna sit there and go for the shoe. I don't care if somebody say this shoe it looks trash. I don't care if somebody say they cool on off-white, they don't care for off-white. I don't care if when people be like F the hype, F hype and all this other stuff like that, the hype is gonna take over when it comes to the shoe. And when this shoe drops 10 a.m. Eastern time on the sneakers app for a retail price of $200 and stuff like that, everybody's gonna be clicking on there trying to go ahead and get the pair. And even if somebody says it's trash and all this other stuff, if they see that got them, bro, they gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm happy I got the shoe and everything. They gonna do that review or whatever, even if they gonna flip it or whatever. But I guarantee you, if people mess around and hit on that shoe and they get in the hand, I bet they gonna reconsider. They probably gonna think about keeping it. But speaking of that, anyway, if you want to flip the shoe, right now what I'm seeing is that on StockX and on well, we're gonna get to GOAT, but on StockX the shoe is pretty much like 2,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what you're looking like if you want to go ahead and, you know, get the shoe early and stuff like that, secure your pair and everything. Looking like you're about to pay 2 racks for the shoe. Easy. Not even looking like you're going to pay 2 racks for the shoe. Easy day. And then when you look at GOAT, pretty much same thing. It's like 1,900, but when you add tax, shipping and everything like that, you're paying 2 bands for the shoe. So honestly, if you want to get it early, man, if you got that bread to spend off 2 bands, bro, hey man, more power to you. But what I'm also thinking about this right now is that, you know, say if this was the off-white canary yellow joints that we were supposed to be getting, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. They said it's not coming out or whatever. If you was trying to get that shoe early, I honestly feel like that shoe would be way over $2,000. You feel what I'm saying? Also, if we get the off-white Air Jordan 4 Breads, I feel like if you try to get that shoe early, that'll be way over $2,000 and stuff like that. So I honestly feel like this shoe would definitely be valuable. Do not get me wrong on that. This shoe will be valuable. It will sell like hotcakes. You feel what I'm saying? And I definitely think you can make your money off of it and stuff like that. But I think with this shoe, what I initially see is that when you know, release day and people start flipping their pairs, I honestly seeing this shoe probably being like $800, $900 or something like that. But I really see it kind of dropping a little bit, kind of like how the off-white 5s did, and you could probably catch it at a pretty decent price and stuff like that. But then of course over time that price is going to go ahead and just shoot right back up on you and stuff like that. But I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. I don't think this shoe, after it sells out and stuff like that, I don't think like off the rip this is going to be a $2,000 shoe or anything like that. But that's just in my personal opinion. I can honestly see in this thing being probably like maybe, I say 800 to maybe like 1100. You know what I'm saying? That's in my personal opinion and stuff like that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But honestly, it's just like, for one, it's a plain colorway, and it just got the off-white branding on there and stuff like that. So of course it's gonna have that hype around it and stuff like that. But I definitely feel like if this, you know, silhouette or this collab was like the breads, if they dropped the bread off-white Air Jordan 4s, now that shoe is gonna be a few racks off the rip. That's gonna be a few racks, point blank, period. So what I'm saying is, I feel like if they would have made this like an OG colorway, like a military blue off-white, you know, collab, or fire red 5s or something like that or whatever, I definitely think this is something that would have honestly went crazy. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, it looks like a women's shoe, in my personal opinion. It looks like a women's shoe. So I definitely get why, you know what I'm saying, they did that or whatever, as far as like the sell colorways, the all sell shoe and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, in my personal opinion, like when I look at the shoe, it looks like a shoe for women. You feel what I'm saying? But of course, man, men, everybody else is gonna be going for the shoe and stuff like that. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the shoe and stuff like that. Like me personally, you know, I'm fortunate enough to say I've touched a few pair of off-whites and stuff like that. So honestly, you know, I'm not like too crazy over it or craving over it and stuff like that. But I definitely want to see the shoe in hand. I definitely want to cop the shoe and stuff like that. Whether I want to resell it or whether I just want to keep it for the tone and stuff like that. Y'all already know how I do. Even if I do end up flipping it one day, I'm putting those on my feet. I don't care what nobody say. They going on my toes. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion. The last thing I'm curious about is that Air Jordan 4s get that ugly crease up in them, man. So I want to know how that material is around the toe box and stuff. Like, is it gonna get that ugly crease or is it gonna be something real smooth or something like that? It's just a lot of questions I'm very curious about with this shoe, man. But I just wanted to go ahead and just talk to y'all about the shoe, give y'all my thoughts, give y'all my opinions and everything like that. I think the shoe is pretty decent. It definitely looks like a women's shoe to me. Honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably give a shoe like a 7. You know, nothing too crazy. And the only reason why I say a 7 is just for the simple fact it's just one color, and they picked sale out of any color they could have picked. They picked sale, so it was very, very plain. But I love the Air Jordan 4 and stuff like that. So definitely had to put it up on there. But 1 to 10, I give it a 7. Let me know how y'all feel about this shoe in the comment section below. Will this shoe be a cop? Will this shoe be a drop, man? Is this something for the collection? Is this for the toe? Have you ever touched a pair of off-whites, and would you actually pay resale for this shoe? Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section below. Once again, like I said, if I get them, they touch my feet and stuff like that. And of course, man, y'all already know your boy's gonna be lookout for any extra information that I could find about this release and stuff like that, because I definitely want to do a how to cop video for you guys a few days in advance. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all could be, you know, well prepared when it actually, you know what I'm saying, comes to the release of this shoe, man. But let me know how y'all feel about this shoe in the comment section below, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Justice for George Floyd, as always. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. And if you search for good, you shall find a favor. You search for evil, shall find you. Proverbs 11:27. We walk in faith and not by sight. For what is seen is temporary, what is unseen is forever, man. I live by that. I stand by that. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. And it's your boy 1127 Kicks. And always remember, bless your feet with something.
Who done hit me up and told me shit on these niggas? Cause these niggas out here came at you going, showing the difference. Keep on dropping all of that shit that made these folk wanna listen. You know these niggas hating, fuck them, tell her get out of